Hi, my name is Elizabeth Hilliard, and I am delighted to be here on Thursday, the 2nd of July, for the first in my series, Find Your Voice, Ease and Enjoyment in Singing. And so I've put this together because I know so many of us are really missing singing in choirs, connecting with others, and activating our inner love and passion for music. It's so nice to hear from people that they're looking forward to this series, and do please get in touch below in the comments or on Facebook and Twitter and let me know how you get on, what works for you and what you might like a little more of. Okay, let's get started. I always find with the voice, when you're really wanting to be singing well, you want your whole equipment to be working. So you're singing, obviously the sound comes through your mouth. So we all can think of our mouth, but you really want to have your whole body kind of clear. So I like to start with some marching, and this just activates the whole system. So get up off your seats, start in with the marching, and you'll find that these muscles here have to do a bit of work. The muscles around your stomach, around the back, they're having to do a little bit of work, hopefully not a massive amount. It is only marching on the spot, and just getting your shoulders relaxed and moving. So what we're doing here, keep marching, is we're just freeing your shoulder blades to move along your ribs so that when you're singing and you want to take a deep breath, your shoulder blades aren't hanging on for dear life. They want to have a little bit of glide. So this marching helps with that. Lovely. So let's just looking a little bit more at that movement. One movement that a lot of people don't do a huge amount. If you're working on your desk, you're looking forward, looking at the computer, and you very much, our lives are in this kind of, we all go in the same direction. It's really good to do some rotation. So arms across your chest, we're just going to swivel around to the right and swivel around to the left. Just feel the top of your head lifting up towards the ceiling as we do that. Lovely, well done. Okay, and then our breathing. So this week we're just going to talk briefly about the breathing. To me, breathing all the time. We do it all the time. We have these wonderful bodies that allow us to keep going about our daily job, and we breathe from the moment we are born until the moment we die. And it's just such an amazing thing. We do it all the time. As soon as we start thinking of singing, it's I have to do my proper singing breathing. Oh, I'm always running out of breath. No. We're all very good at breathing. So just lightly, everyone, just put your hands on your stomach, and we're just going to think light, easy breathing. No effort. See, you're doing it already. And you're breathing. I love that the word to breathe in very posh terminology, is inspiration and expiration for breathing out. And I'm really inspired by that word, inspiration. So the thing that inspires us to sing and that we use to sing is our breathing. It's light, it's easy, it's calm. You might want to just put your hands in on your ribs and check. Probably there's a little bit of movement here. It might not be a huge amount. Just notice what is there. And often there'll be a little bit of movement here. If there wasn't, don't worry about it. I imagine there's some breathing here right up at your collarbone. It won't be a huge amount. What happens if there's not a huge amount of give around your collarbone? If you notice around there, not a huge amount of give, whereas lower down, bottom of your lungs, there is more give. So if we can get a little bit of movement in there, that's lovely. Great. So let's do a little bit of a gentle warm-up. So I've been sitting out today with my niece in the garden, and we were listening to the sounds of nature and just listening really intently. And I noticed my beautiful niece, she's just, I think she's 3.5, and she'd be going, So I wonder, can we all make these sounds? So if you imagine maybe you're listening to a butterfly, if you Think of, like, I love ice cream. Has a different feeling. Think of the most amazing drink you've ever had in your entire life. And it might just have a really precious sound. These are all your own personal sounds. There's a natural, instinctive use of your voice, which you will just find yourself. You'll be walking like, oh, you might make that sound. You might go, not sure. But all these sounds are all instinctively part of you. Notice yourself making these sounds in your daily life. One other thing babies do and children do. And it can be a really nice sound to make. So let's see, going really high down to the bottom. And the other way. Let's do 3 more of those. Lovely. So I think we'll have started just warming up our vocal cords now, and we're ready for a little bit more singing. So we're going to go up. Let's do it together. 3, 4. Breathe out. And again, starting on 3. Did you see my breath there? Not calm at all. Let's see, can you do a nicer breathing than me? So, oh, this is so nice to do. 3, 4. Really good. We'll go a little bit lower, and we're going to do it on E this time. So the same as that humming. Just see, is this free? 3, 4. Check in the back of your head is nice and long. 3, 4. Can you hear I'm doing a little bit of a slide connecting? We can all do that. 3, 4. 3, 4. Let's all just give our neck a nice little rub. It's really nice to have this freedom. So as you breathe, your stomach relaxes. 3, 4. 3. Really nice. That's as high as we're going to go today. Okay, we're going to now do a little bit of work on thinking about our jaw. So really, everyone just look in there at your lower jaw. And can everyone just think, when you're opening your jaw, it's not so much that you go with your lower jaw, but really that we're thinking of lifting the upper jaw. So just put your hands in there on your cheekbones and notice that you can open your mouth from there. Really nice. We're going to sing. Breath. We're changing between and O. 3, 4. Breath. 3. Another one down. 3. Lovely. So, moving on, I just want to have everyone hands back on our stomach, and we're just going to join some of these ideas together. So I want you to notice, while you're thinking of your breathing, there's a moment as you breathe in. If you relax your stomach might go out. Really nice. Now think about your mouth shape. And we have a song, I hope you might know it. I see trees of green, red roses too. Just that much. We're going to do it a little bit lower. I see trees of green. Now we started with E. I want to keep that in mind. Let's have a go back to that one. E. I see trees of green. Same feeling, just that much. 1, 2, I see trees of green. And then allow the breath to come in. Let's do that 3 times. 3. I see trees of green. And release into the breath. And we'll do one more of those. 3, 4. I see trees of green. Now we looked at red roses too. Just all together. 2, 3. Red roses too. So now can we all go really loosen our jaw. All that muscles around your cheek is nice and free. Red roses too. You might like that a little lower. Red roses too. Red roses too. Red roses too. Lovely. And we're going to go through from the start. I see trees of green, red roses too. Do we know the next bit? I see them bloom for me and you. I'm really thinking about connecting across. I see them bloom for me and you. Let's do that together. I see them bloom for me and you. Let's see, can we get that ooh in you? Really bringing your lips forward. 3. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, and I think to myself. What's the important word there? Think. And I think to myself, and I think to myself. Notice that F at the end. You really need to make sure you make it with your lip and your teeth. It's the bottom lip and your top teeth now. I don't want any. And I think to myself. And can we just imagine this ball of air between our hands? What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. And shake that ball all the way through that last note. What a wonderful world. Really nice. We're ready to bring it together. So from the start, I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. So easy breathing, feet connected down, and we're going to do it together. I see trees, 1, 2. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Let's do that through again. I'm going to try it a little bit lower. Some people might like it lower. What a I see trees. So he's going to I see trees. Let's all get that going again. E. Then our scale down. I see them bloom for me and you. Relax your stomach. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. So we're already in that key. I see trees. 2, 3. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. There might even be some people that might like it a little bit higher. Might not be you, but there might be some people who would like it higher. I see trees. We'll try it up there. I see trees. So have that ready. I 3. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Really nice. So one of the things about singing at home is I know it can be quite like you don't want people hearing you, and I have to send someone out of the room when I can do this. And you know, when we sing in choir, we're there with people, but when we're here by ourselves, sometimes we can feel a little bit anxious, and that's completely normal. It's different, it's new, but as well, a lot of us want to have that skill that we can, if someone says, oh, you sing in choir, you love singing, and would you sing a song for me? And you're like, ooh, and you can have that ooh feeling of ooh. So one of the things, singing is so good for your nervous system. I said earlier, your nervous system controls your whole body, and it's able to make you do everything you do. It really requires your nervous system to be really, really well nurtured and looking after itself, and it just does everything. And singing can really help us to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's our calming and our nurturing system. But sometimes when you get a bit nervous or anxious, it's very easy to activate some kind of critical voice that kind of sits at the front of your brain and kind of idly chat away, telling you, not sure about this. And that leads, I think, to me certainly, if I what are you doing? I start getting a little bit tense here. So I have some tips on that, which I'm going to share with you next week. I'd love to hear how you get on. I know we only had a time to really cover an opening of a song, so I think every week we're going to do a different song. So I hope you enjoyed my choice for this week of What a Wonderful World. Thank you so much. It's been really lovely to be here with you.